Hill in the emergency colours, the second stringer from the yard of Jim Taylor. The lights go on and they're set for the first leg of the quaddie. Stand by for a start. Line looked good. Oh, racing. Barracuda Beach stood there flat-footed, missed it by 3. And the first to get going is Verve de Vega. Flew out of the gates for Mitchell and will settle down in front of Oliver's Travels, and away well is Max Almighty. Grey Enigma went up running fourth soon after the start from North Ridge, and then a length to Prize Catch. A length and a half Flying Roar. A further 2.5 Cougar Knights. The field started to string out here at the 1,000 metres, and after being very slow out of the gates, Barracuda Beach brought up the tail of the field and settled 8 to 9 lengths from the leader. Verve de Vega for Mitchell at the 800 mark led the way with the neck arch. Sitting right off him is Oliver's Travels. Finoski is going to stalk this leader coming to the corner. About 2 lengths away then Grey Enigma, just shading Max Almighty at the 600. A length and a half to North Ridge down on the inside of Prize Catch. Then Flying Roar. In behind them came on the rails. Next of all Barracuda Beats back with Cougar Knights, but it's Verve de Vega with 400 left to go and about to set sail for the judge. He's straightened up in front. Now Noski makes his move with Oliver's Travels, who's about to collar him. Max Almighty shoots up near the rail, 2 lengths behind them. Grey Enigma. North Ridge just getting balked for a run. Prize Catch wider out. Oliver's Travels surges to the lead though when they come to the 100. Max Almighty's the danger. Noski has to draw the whip. It's still on the outside. Oliver's Travels. Prize Catch came late. Oliver's Travels held him. Oliver's Travels just won from Prize Catch. Max Almighty. Cougar Knights from a day back ran on very well with North Ridge, who got hampered in the straight. Then came Grey Enigma, followed by Barracuda Beats, the stablemate Flying Roar, and Verve de Vega. The $3.60 second and drifting favourite has failed to beat a solitary runner home. Jared Noski back aboard Oliver's Travels, number 3. Oliver's Travels has held on from Prize Catch. Max Almighty, a desperate finish, desperate measures. Jared Noski keen to get back onto the scorecard here after a month on the sidelines. And Oliver's Travels, one of 2 today, saddled up by Simon Miller, has rebounded after pulling hard at Pinjarra last week. He put together successive victories with Noski aboard at his 2 previous runs here at 14 and 1500, and he was able to stalk Verve de Vega in a race run at a good clip. And then he had to really ride with vigour to hold on. Prize Catch was starting to loom in the last little bit, and also they're battling away Max Almighty. And North Ridge got balked for a run at one stage. Verve de Vega, a no-show today, led them up, but has compounded rather dramatically to finish back there, not stretching out at all in the run to the line. So we stand by. Oliver's Travels 270, 130. Prize Catch 230. Max Almighty 170. Interim details there after the running of the opening leg of the quaddie. Jared Noski though straight back into the winners list today. 123.5 won the time. It's 35.45 the last 600, and he survived to win it by a long head with a half a head between second and third. So he's been up for a long time. In fact, he came into work and started racing back in July of last year. He's had a couple of little breaks along the way from Simon Miller there and has handled him well. It's been a long preparation. He was back in class and back to 1400, and he had Jared Noski back in the saddle. Now the next on the card, the owners only supporting WA Racehorse Owners handicap at 5 after 4. And no alterations there to the next on the program. We might go down and catch up with Wes Cameron. Kelly Kinnamont's doing a great job too with the stable. Simon Miller's continued his task of looking at yearlings in the lead up to the Perth sale starting on Monday and then Tuesday. And the reins handed over to Kelly Kinnamont. And they've had plenty of winners in the last couple of weeks. Oliver's Travels back in the winners list today, and likewise Jared Noski. Wes.
Yeah, Exactly, Mac, and lovely ride, confident ride up on the speed by Jared. Kelly, congratulations on the victory. The stable's been in tremendous form since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we've had good luck all year, and we've got some nice horses here, as Oliver's Travels is.
He's been in work for quite some time, but he just seems to be thriving on racing at the moment.
He actually enjoys his work quite a lot. He's had a little freshen up at the beach, but this race certainly suited him today with a good pace on.
Do you think the 1400 metres was the key?
I think so. I think Simon thinks the same thing, that he probably doesn't get the mile. But yeah, the 14's ideal at this stage.
Right, the Hannon's handicap obviously is earmarked for him. How long does he stay racing? I suppose it's very hard to tip them out when they're in such good form.
Yeah, Simon will assess that and see what happens. Maybe just a short little spell in the paddock and then come back, some beach work or back into normal work at Ascot.
Has he been spending a bit of cash over there on the eastern seaboard?
He has, yes. And now he's at the sales here, so we'll see what happens.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thanks, Wes.
Kelly Kinnemont there, and Oliver's travel successful. We'll have a chat to Jared in just a moment. He's got a good record on this horse. Jared, congratulations on the victory. You stalked the leader there, Verve de Vega, and obviously had a lap full of horse underneath you.
Yeah, he travelled really well. It was good that I could get him behind the leader and get a nice drag along. Sort of left me hanging a long way out. I was expecting him to take me a bit further, but to this bloke's credit, you know, when he first hits the front, he just switches off a bit, but when they come at him, he really fights hard, so it was good.
Interesting also in the home corner, Verve de Vega laid out a bit and allowed the run there for Max Almighty. Just pushed you a bit wider.
Yeah, he did. You didn't expect that from the leader, but yeah, overcame it anyway, so it was good.
Yeah, got a good record on the horse.
Yeah, can't be any better than that.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Jared Noske and Oliver's travels the Saxon gelding. Now 13 starts for 6 wins and 5 placings. Very consistent galloper, taking out the 5th of the day, the first leg of the traditional quaddie, the Amelia Park Handicap.